New evidence of an anomalous insect species has been making the rounds on the internet. This image was first uploaded to social media platforms by anomalous investigator Trevor Henderson, alongside the phrase, wasp nest. I like how when Trevor runs out of toilet paper, he uses the rules the Foundation established for sharing paranormal evidence, cause that shit ain't worth the paper it's printed on. While this might not seem like a lot to go on, we can use this photo in combination with the caption and other evidence we've seen previously to paint a more complete picture of the beastie we see here. I believe that this may be the same species of anomalous parasitic wasp that Trevor documented in the piece, Wasp Breath. Wasp Breath depicted an individual that had their entire head replaced by a wasp nest, save for his lower jaw. He was infected by an anomalous species of parasitic wasps that use biological material like meat and bone, as well as regular wood pulp, to make wasp nests. One of these wasps laid eggs in his brain. As the eggs hatched, they secreted chemicals to make the man behave in a manner ideal for the construction of a nest, and the wasps slowly overtook the function of his brain. The man began to change. Rather than caring about human things like finding and fulfilling a life's purpose, he started thinking about bug monster things like hunting and killing humans in order to provide more biomass for the wasps to expand the nest structure. As for the individual depicted in Wasp's Nest, the infestation is in a much more advanced stage. Atop the figure's spindly neck lies multiple large wasp nest structures combined in a brain coral-like mass. This person likely fell victim to the same insect species, but had a more severe infection for a much longer time, and had more biomass to build a larger nest. Using the flesh and bone of the initial victim, and then others it encountered and subsequently consumed, it created a network of nests much larger than any other documented case of this preternatural parasitoid wasp. Nature is just so beautiful sometimes. I mean, not right now. This makes me want to burn down the last remaining rainforest, but I don't know, snort a worm or something. The entity's body below the head has almost completely atrophied. Many of the organs and bones likely recycled into the large tumor-like mass that appears in place of the head. The creature's torso appears to be suspended in the air by the nest. While the mechanism of flight is still unconfirmed, it's possible that thousands of wasps are grasping onto the top of the massive nest, using their little legs and all working together to keep it aloft. You could learn a thing or two from those wasps, I tell you. A wasp nest is basically paper, so even one made out of flesh and bone paper probably wouldn't be that heavy. Alongside looking like an overfilled dumpling, the structure on its head affords this entity some new abilities. For starters, the nest is at least 5 times the size of the original example of this infestation, and because of this, it has 5 times more wasps. Rather than a painful deterrent to anything that would fuck with the hosts, the wasps are now an active hunting tool in accosting new prey from a distance, swarming a victim and overwhelming their system with enough venom to kill even the fattest of men. It also boasts an advanced intelligence in comparison to its one nest cousin, as the wasp nest structure replacing its neurology has more space and drones to process information. Or some shit. Also, all the other insect monster ladies find his bulbous, unkempt wasp nest-filled head sexy. Oh, so when I flirt while my head swells to the point of almost bursting and leaks a honey consistency liquid as bugs crawl out of my eyes, nose, and mouth, I get pepper sprayed and then jailed. But when he does it, he's hot. Double standards. Multiple of these wasp nest network humanoids have been seen congregating in forested areas with a low density of animals. Some anomalous investigators theorize that they may be attempting to combine these colonies into a megastructure made of multiple humanoids. Putting their heads together. Huh? Fuck all of you, I don't care, you're still watching. The possible ramifications of this anomalous wasp megastructure and the probable hyper-intelligent hive mind sentience that would emerge from the nest and its army are unknown. But I don't know, maybe they'll be friendly. You were a good sport listening to this cocaine-fueled rambling, so I'm going to ignore that big old problem and take you out for ice cream. Yup, really. If you like this video for some reason and you want me to come back and talk about more weird nonsensical critters, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe with all notifications enabled, and watch all my other stuff, or I'll turn you into a floating humanoid wasp nest. Shout out the inner circle. Love y'all. Bye.